So we had a bit of an experience with Elden Ring the other day, to say the least. I did a little smidge since the last time. Forgive that random voice crack. Forgive my random puberty, apparently, or something. I did a couple things since last time. For one, I recently published my video essay on Pixelmon, which, my goodness, what an adventure that was. Let me turn on the alert box and stuff here. What an adventure the freaking Pixelmon thingamabob was. And during part of my research on that, namely during the hatching event that was going on during that, I was playing Elden Ring for a decent bit of it. Like, most of the bits of Elden Ring playing that I did were cut out. Was the thing there. I recently adjusted the volume in my volume mixer for the game, though, because I was trying to listen to the hatching event. And then even more recently, I played for an hour or two trying to beat Margaret again. Margit, or we just call him Margaret, though. With Uneven, because one of my streamer friendos, Uneven Pictures, started playing Elden Ring as well. And he was doing this boss right here, Margit. So I was putting down like my sign. I had to like Google how to do multiplayer stuffs and whatnot. And we were doing that. So I was trying to help him beat Margit again. And I failed. There was a couple times I got knocked off the edge, so that kind of sucked there. But we went through like 20 to 30 or something like that of the consumable multiplayer things to summon me. And whoa, PC optimization still kind of sucks. And couldn't quite beat Margit there. But he was able to beat Margit with just the NPC thingamabob and this wolf summon thingamabob that he had. So I found out a couple things about this game that I should have done earlier, namely get the crafting kit. And one of the things I looked up is how to do the summons. Turns out, because I can't summon my jellyfish, apparently there's like a bell that I get from somewhere. I might have to look up where exactly that is. When I was exploring around on my own time very briefly during that hatching event for Pixelmon, I discovered some new site of grace. I don't remember where it was. Was it this one? There was some new site of grace that is... Oh, I think it was... No... There was some new site of grace I discovered, whichever one of these it is. I'm not 100% certain. But apparently, this is this the starting area? Was this the first step? This right here. I think it's the merchant here that sells the crafting kit that I never got, so whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. But yeah, and Guzma doing the astrology class this way, Tarnished. Are you gonna give me the crafting kit? Because apparently I missed a crafting kit over here, and that seems pretty important, so I should go ahead and go do this. Anyway, let's see here. Hi.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished.
Pleasure to meet you too. Oh.
I'd heard tell of a Tarnished.
Are you Machamp's sister?
A spectral steed. And upon looking into the matter,
should I turn up the volume? Because I turned it down in the volume mixer when I was like doing stuff on my own time. I can turn it up here again.
Power, no?
Yeah.
To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I can call the spectral steed. Also, I'm gonna alt-tab off very briefly and turn up a smidge in the volume mixer. That's what I'm gonna do because I had it turned down. So I'll turn up to like here and hope that that's okay and not too loud. Let's see here. I could call the spectral steed.
As I had hoped.
This is a good volume level, probably. I don't know.
By Torrent's former master.
Is this gonna be that? Gosh, diggy darn! I wish I realized about this early. Okay, I guess I don't need to Google it in that case. Lone wolf ashes. Oh. Okay. At night here. Oh, so maybe it wasn't night the last time I was here.
Return to the Erdtree. The spirits will obey thine command, but briefly.
Huh.
As they recall
battles
past. Now it is thine. To do with as thou wishest.
Thanks. I appreciate it. So, let's see here. Maybe I'll set to the right here the wolves, because that was one of the ones that Uneven had there. Is he had the wolves, and I had no idea where he got the bell to summon them. But on Googling, I found out that there was a bell. I should have Googled where to get it. I lucked out with getting it here, but the reason that I came here is actually what?
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands.
That's true there, Guzma.
Be, I wonder, before the tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers.
Okay. Okay. I came here because I think you sell the crafting kit, right?
Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Crafting kit. Let's see here. Recommendation.
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
Yeah, I should have done that forever ago.
Allows you to make
yeah.
basic items on your own.
I don't know why you don't just start the game with that, but
if you intend to survive out here for any duration.
Yeah, I should have done that.
A bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
What's with the little hand thing on your fishing rod thing? I don't know.
You know, if you can, you should buy us a crafting
okay.
essential. The kit costs.
It's just the same thing where Bob there really wants to make sure that you get the crafting kit. So this is all items here. So crafting kit. Yeah, so I got a decent bit of runes since last time. Just from exploring around. Not like a massive ton, but a decent amount here and there. Figures are very important in this game. Huh. There we go, so I'll get that. Container required for crafting cracked pot items. Yeah, so this is these thingamabobs. Telescope allows viewer to see far away things. Ah, so that's probably another thing that there's just one of that you should get. Right here then, right? Yeah. Okay. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook expands crafting repertoire. So they both do there. Expands crafting repertoire. Yeah, I'll get them. So, glowstone, what is this, Minecraft? Sure, I'll get these crafting recipes. Probably best to get these, you know, sooner rather than later, after all. Torch? Or is a torch gonna be important in this? Should I get one just in case? Just in case. Probably not a good idea. Or probably not a bad idea. It probably is a good idea. No imparting knowledge in brief. Contains information about a flask of wondrous physic. So, will this, like, mark stuff on the map or something? Is that what that is?
Took my warning to heart.
Yeah.
You've made an excellent choice.
Yeah, I've seen a few memes around of this game thus far that have people saying that. Strength and armament. Oh, so I can use this here. Interesting. Yeah, so I'll leave it be for now, I guess. Intramisting. So, what did I get 4 runes from? I don't even know. So I will use my runes here to level up a smidge. Is what I will do. So level up, and then, like, I probably want to find like a good weapon out in the world before I start getting too invested into strength or dexterity. Can only even do 1 level up right now, jeez. So for now, maybe I should just be leveling up the things that I can use no matter what build I'm doing, like vigor or endurance. I've heard that there's some spicy things with the magic in this game, so it might be cool to level up some intelligence. So yeah, before I get invested into any of those too much, how about I just go ahead and, you know, invest in the things that I'll be using no matter what, just to be safe for now. As well, while I was exploring around, I forget where it was, but there was like this talking bush somewhere that I ran into, and I was like, I don't want to interact with it until I'm on stream, but there was a bush that was talking to me. Gosh dang it, where was it? I need to remember now. Hello, Kraken. How are you doing today, apart from tired? Can I assign this telescope? Okay. So if I do this... Okay. Whoa, that's the back step there. There's a talking bush somewhere. Chilling with Planet Coast, so that's always a good game to chill with there. Oh, I need to remember where that bush was. I don't remember right now. Gosh darn it. So for now we could keep exploring down this way that I haven't gone down all that much yet. Extra light will help. Okay. For the torch there. But yeah, we haven't gone down this way yet. I've noticed how strong enemies around here are, so this might not be the best place to be exploring around. I should probably go like some other way, most likely.
What
Hi.
a pathetic excuse for a lord you were.
I mean, he took me 3 hours
Raven to the bone.
total, basically. I mean,
Pushing me about like that.
it's on sale on your laptop, saying you can run the game. Nice.
Where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya?
Yeah, he was kind of a jerk, wasn't he?
Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it.
Was this the same guy that, like, recommended the other route to me, or is he someone else?
Oh. Hello there.
Hi.
This weasel was...
Same guy, okay.
Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Sure did. Okay.
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate? Now, I
Okay.
can do whatever.
Who knows, maybe he'll go on and become evil later or something, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Guess I'll go into here for now. I'll probably explore like a little bit more of this area, but I'm thinking that in a little bit I'm just gonna explore more in the world, because this is a pretty high level area compared to my current level, you know. Interesting. There goes the anime that is this game. Well, considering the last boss took me like 3 hours last time, and the last time that I streamed this was like, well, I guess 4 days ago. No, 5 days ago now, so the better part of a week was the thing. So I haven't, I was planning on committing to this game a lot harder, but I had to take a little bit of a break to work on the Pixelmon video essay that just got published earlier today. So I'm glad that that's finally published and such, and it gives me more of a chance to work on stuff like this, though I also have a bunch of university stuff and Is it laggy in here? Hello, Mythic. It's going alrighty. I'm hoping that it's not too stressful this time. I plan on doing a whole lot more exploring this time, as opposed to just like rushing each of the bosses as I've done before. Is the thing. It's a long video right there. It's definitely a long one. It's a little bit longer than my BDSP video essay technically, so it's a long one. Okay, so there's a way out there. But, hi. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Oh, you're like bent over backwards. Please take my grapes? What? Can I take the grapes? Oh, heck yeah. What do you mean grapes? That was only one grape. I took it. Maybe too active tonight. You and your sister gonna play Splatoon 2, but hang out anyhow. Well, I appreciate it. I hope this Splatoon 2 goes fun. That winds up being a fun time. I'm gonna have to, hop into Splatoon 2 on this channel at some point in the near future, what with Splatoon 3 and whatnot. Man, 2022 is a bit of a packed year when it comes to games on this channel. Like, my goodness. It is definitely a bit of a packed year that I'm, stressing a little bit out over, to say the least. But hey, we'll get there. We'll do the things. Oh, okay. Lior Unia of the Lakes. We can play soccer with the skull, or football, as is the better way to call it. But even here in Canada, we call it soccer as well, I guess. Ever since them darn Americanos started calling it soccer instead of football, even though it's a sport where you kick a ball with your foot, you know. What? Oh, that's a tumbleweed. I was so confused for a second there. I was confused for a hot moment. So we're a little bit closer to the big tree now. The world tree. We have to bring Pyra to Elysium. Okay. I guess we'll, explore. I guess we'll do some exploring in that case. What is this? Am I gonna get a, what is it called? A spirit orb? If I collect 4, I can get like a heart container. Sacred tear. Don't I use those to increase the effectiveness of my flasks, I think?
Tarnished, aren't you?
When you finally get to play this game, first thing you're doing is making Ringo Star in the character creator so you can begin the greatest adventure of our time. Elden Ringo, wow. Hello, Lancer. How are you doing today?
For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
World Tree 2.0. 10 runes? Fine.
Bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries as promised. Only none of them are particularly great.
Hold on, let's talk first.
Friend, I'm afraid my meager weaker sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help.
Yeah,
a
do
bit.
that.
You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's
Not
the
yet, but,
Academy of Rhea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for
Glintstone sounds like a
some time
sketchy
now.
drug. Is what it
Possibly
sounds like a
because they
slang
won't
term
interfere
for.
with the shattering. The
But,
Academy cast repelling
don't
seals
do
on the
that,
east gate
Kraken.
leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Why'd they seal it off?
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital.
Huh.
And
So I have
if
to
you
do with
find an
sorcery
extra
then.
glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery, but still, my place is at the Academy. Find yourself without one, you can't.
So I guess this is just if you want to see that again. Okay. Fires magic projectiles from the glintstone. Okay, so the glintstone in this case is kind of like the new rod there. Fires horizontally widening magic arc. That sounds cool. Creates starlight to illuminate surroundings. That might be helpful for some dark places, huh? Need 15 intelligence for that. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So he only has the, that. I mean, this is all items, so I mean. Huh. I'll purchase this for now. And then I won't worry too much about, you know, losing too many runes out in the world. Because that sounds like it might be one that might be handy down the line. And one that I might thank my past self for having picked up, you know. What? Yoink. Oh yeah, I should have a look at the crafting here because I haven't yet. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials that you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. Yeah. So, interesting. Alleviates impending blood loss, temporarily boosts robustness, throw at enemies to inflict fire damage. So I have some of those smoldering butterflies. Uses FP throw at enemies to inflict holy damage, so it uses my blue. Gentle colored light when placed, serving as a guide. So if you want to leave like a trail of breadcrumbs home. Horseback, feed to torrent to restore HP. Oh, I can do that with a bunch of fruit there. So, number held out of 30 there, huh? Sure, let's make 15. I can feed them to torrent then. Throw enemies to inflict damage. Bone dart, huh? Roped holy water pot. Huh, roped fire pot. Interesting. Glowstone. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make, whoops. Sure, I'll make some of those. In fact, I'll make a few more, sure. Bone arrow fletched. Then we have bone bolt and rainbow stone arrow. Interesting. But yeah, yeah, I was never much of one for making death coasters in RCT kind of games myself, but yoink. Yeah. Get a bunch of materials while we're here. So what have we over this way? A little fort? A little encampment? Whoa! 6 skater tricks right there. And then... Hi. Ha! Whoa! For whatever reason, I thought I was doing the heavy swing that takes a little bit longer. Like that! Whoa, never mind. Like that! Aha! What you gonna do? These guys have a decent bit more health than some of the previous equivalent guys that I fought. It seems like probably because I'm in a higher level area or something like that. But yeah, I've never even played Open RCT2 myself, but I've heard good things about it. Is a thing. Whenever I want the classic RCT experience, I play RCT Classic. One downside being it still supports Atari, so Open RCT2 probably the better option. Just for the extra pro of not having to support Atari. Well, I guess you do technically need to have the base RCT2, which I guess technically still would, but I mean... Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook, so I can craft a glintstone? Are you telling me here? Kuko glintstone, or Kuko, I don't know. I need a cracked crystal and crystal bud, and then I'll have the glintstone. Or I'll have this specific type of glintstone, I guess. I don't know if it's the kind that guy would like, per se, but... Huh. Huh. But yeah, it might be late. Just thought you would say hi. Alright, well, if you're gonna hit the hay there, Kraken, I do hope you have an awesome rest of the night. Bonk. Another one. Another. Whoa. Time to die. Favorite RCT coaster was a very small coaster that looped infinitely. It was just obscenely fast. It was called the Popo Beef. What? Was that a community-made coaster there or something? Man, darn you. Darn you. Well, but yeah, I know it's just magic items again. Glintstone is weird. See you in the future. I don't believe you. All right. So we can go further down this way. I'll take a bit of a quick lug. This is what I will do. It's both in the world, but also summoned using sorcery. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well. Sure. Let's go ahead and activate that. Whoops, I'm getting mixed up with other video games. My, oh my. Hi. Hi there. Oh, required materials. You look just like that other guy.
You found me in my little
Unless you are that other guy still just traveling around.
No matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Let's see here. So there's the astrologer stuff. Kite Shield. Is that like does that give you more runes? Because I thought there was something that was called like a kite item in one of the previous games that did that. Has no skill. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm actually losing my mind here. Maybe I'm going crazy. Expands crafting repertoire. So maybe I'd want to come back for that shortly. Lantern reusable. Attached to waste to illuminate surroundings. Ah, that seems important too then. You have a couple important seeming things here, don't you? Okay, I mean, what rune items do I have anyway? Small number of runes. Oh, I should have used selected there. It's 400, huh? So let's see here. I'll use like 4 of these for a hot second. Should I just use like... Hold on.
Not every...
Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm gonna need another smidge. So I got the lantern. No idea how to use it, but it seemed important, so I got it. So I'll do that, and then I'll go ahead and get this cookbook too. Just because you have the S-Stock. The S-Stock could be pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it be for now. I'm gonna leave it be for now. So yeah, lantern is probably gonna be pretty important, at least when we get into a dock dungeon or something like that. But yeah, let's I'm thinking of the Shield of Want. Oh, okay, well. I made a coaster in RCG3 with cheats and went past the invisible wall for the camera. If you rode the ride, you could see past that point where the world looks like outside the skybox. Wow. There's an item called the Covetous Serpent Ring in other games that gave extra souls. Like that I remember. But I remember there was a shield as well, and I think it's the one that Mortis is referring to. Is what I think there. Okay, makes me wonder what this place would look like at night. Probably way cooler. I don't trust you. Bonk. Big bonk. The biggest of bonks. Wow, we'll get staggered. Whatever you are. Oh, what are you? What are you? No, let me finish bonking this thing first. There we go. Now it's your guys' turn. But yeah, S-Stock might be a spicy one if it's similar to, you know, Dark Souls. If it's similar to that, S-Stock might potentially be a spicy option. I should have rested at that that little spot to get back my flask uses. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, it's a very interesting looking area, isn't it? Isn't it here? Huh. It's one of those jumpy bits. Should I go up the jumpy bit? Should I see what's up here? Sure. What is this? A shrine to summon a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers remake? Malefactor's Evergaol? What is this? Enter Evergaol? The heck is this, an Onyx? Rather unexpected. Okay, well. Got a rune fragment. But yeah. While extreme difficulty isn't for you, particularly when it requires finesse, appreciate how not really RNG based and how well this game looks to be. Yeah, it definitely does seem like that for sure. I guess I'm entering here now?